I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your feeder flash for Friday, September the 1st, where it looks like the industry pretty much had this lower fat cattle market conceded. It didn't seem to affect any of your feeder markets, and everybody just was okay with giving up some more market position. But we continued up with more trade that had happened on Wednesday. On Thursday, you had more significant trades, especially in Texas and Kansas. But you look at the board, your live cattle futures in the October contract was down 72 cents at 105.40. August spot market went off the board on Thursday at down 102 at 104.52, and that goes to show you that the board knew that there was going to be some 104 trade, and there definitely was some 104 trade on Thursday too. Feeder cattle futures October contract was down 82 cents at 143.30. Your August was down just 17 cents at 142.72, and I think more than having to do with the fat cattle trade, your feeders were down because the grains were up, and corn gained over 12 cents on most nearby contracts, and beans were up about the same, about 12 cents there. But fat cattle trade Wednesday had nearly 28,000 head sell in the 5-area feeding region. Not sure about Thursday, but there was significant trade on Thursday, mostly at 105 in Texas and Kansas. But you get up in the northern plains, especially on the western side, and you saw quite a bit of 104. We even have seen some 103 trade this week on some off kind of cattle, off class cattle. But dress trade mostly 165 to 166, and not much dress trade on Thursday. So not sure about that, if they still got more cattle to sell on Friday up in the northern plains in the dress trade areas. But we've probably seen all of our trade, and it's sure enough lower. The actual dress steer weights come out on Thursday. For the week ending August the 19th, dress steers averaged 884 pounds. That's up another 2 pounds, and just like we know, we just continue to get into heavier cattle, and that's pretty much what's pressuring the market, and a lot of market ready cattle too. And these light trading weeks are not helping the situation at all. But slaughter through the week through Thursday, pretty aggressive, not quite as good as a week prior, but 465,000 head through Thursday. That's 4,000 less than the previous week and 15,000 more than the same week a year ago. Look at your feeder markets, your real-time index on Beef Market Central. Late on Thursday was at 142.23, down just 19 cents, and that RTI has been pretty much steady all through the week. You see your feeder board also, the August went off too. Your CME ended at 142.91, and that was just a little higher than where your feeder cattle August went off, and your RTI was just a little bit lower, but pretty tight in there altogether. But you look at some big Thursday sales, nothing out on market news late on Thursday, but you look at Beef Market Central automated market report, Salina, Kansas, farmers and ranchers livestock had around 2,800 head. If you look at the trend there on your automated report, you see that your steers over 800 pounds were mostly $2 to $3 higher. Under 800 pound feeder steers steady to $3 lower. Some quotes on there: 547 head of steers in the 8-weight category averaged 855 at 145.90. Your 9 weights, there was 439 head of them, averaged 925 at 139.17. Pratt had a little bit lighter run down to southern south central Kansas, 2,300 head at Pratt. You look at the market report there on Beef Market Central, steady to firm pretty much on your feeder steers. Individual quote out of Pratt at 10 to 12 on Thursday morning. Pratt had 55 head of steers, weighed 864, bring 150.75. That's your feeder flash for Friday.